Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever and whenever you are. My name is Benjamin, and welcome to my second Game Boy Jam development log video. So in this video, I'm actually going to do some coding. It'll be kind of a basic example. Now, what I want to do, let me show you what I have so far real fast. We can talk through what I want to do and how I'm planning on doing it, and then I'll actually do it for you and show you how I did it. So, as you can see, I've got this little character that can run around on screen. When he reaches this diamond thing, it takes him to the next level. So pretty basic. If he falls on these spikes, he jumps back to the start. Okay? But that feels really quick. I want it to be like, have some sort of a death animation. And I'm thinking about doing the Mario one. This might change, but for now I'm just going to do the Mario one where he hits the spike, turns into like a sad face, flies up, and then falls off the screen, right? And then he'll appear back at the start. So let's do that. I've already created this sprite, which is just him with his arms out. It's kind of like the Mario one. And I'm going to create a new object. And this is going to be called object player die. Now normally I would recommend using states for this, but because this object is just going to fall off the screen and disappear afterwards, we're going to use instance change, and we're just going to change into a different object. So let's give him the death animation. Let's give him a vertical speed. V speed equals, well, let's see. Set the vertical speed. V speed equals -15 maybe, and gravity equals 0.5. Let's change this to -10. I don't know. These values will probably have to change. Let's add an event, a step event. I'm curious as to how this is going to work, so I'm going to try something. This might not work. Live coding here. I haven't planned any of this out yet. I haven't tried it, so I might be working down a rabbit hole. Let's see. Check if we have fallen off the screen. So we're just going to do if y is greater than room height plus, I want to add some to it. I'm going to do plus 64. Well, that's going to be, let's see. Let's do plus 32. Instance change. We're going to change back into the player object. Object player. Perform events. True. And then after we change, we're going to jump back to the start of the room. So x equals x start, y equals y start. And hopefully that works how I expect it to. It might not, so this might not work. Let's do the player when he hits the spike. Instead of jumping to the start of the room, change to the die object. So instance change object player die true. So perform events just is whether to perform the create event or not, and we want to in this case. So the create event might actually change the X start position. If that's true, then this is not going to work. X and Y start positions. So we'll find out. Okay, over here, jump up here, fall on the spikes, boom, fall off the screen. We jump back to the start, but we still had all of our vertical speed and momentum and everything, and we flew through the bottom of the thing. We also had the new sprite, I think. So my other idea is just to destroy this thing. So we could do instance create, we'll just create one, x start, y start, object player, and then just destroy this one, instance destroy. So that's my other idea. Don't even know if that's gonna work. We'll find out, I guess, won't we? Now, I could just create global variables for the x and y start position, but I really would just rather use built-in variables that are already there if I can. Yep, that works. So if they die, I don't necessarily like how dang it. There we go. That's the last level. So I don't necessarily like how high the player flies right now. I don't mind the gravity though. So I'm going to do, let's do 6 here instead of 10. That was pretty fast. But that worked really well, actually. Just creating the new one, it even though when it changes into the new object, it must keep track of its start position still. So when we create the new one at the X start position, it still works. I'm glad. That looks pretty good. Super cheesy, right? Oh, dang it. Woo! So those spikes don't really work. They're too easy to get past, but oh well. So yeah, that was all I was going to show for this video. It's pretty simple. Nothing too complicated, just changing from one object into another one and controlling how that change happens, and to create the death effect that we've got now. Another one that would be a good one would be to have like a ghost that goes up to the top of the screen and then he appears over there. I've actually considered doing that one. I might change it. So tell me what you think of my game so far. I'm not going for super flashy or awesome. I'm just going for small fun. It's going to be timed, so you'll want to try and beat your record on every level to make sure, see if you can do it faster and faster. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, favorite this video if it was helpful to you, and I will talk to you guys later.